Okay, we are recording. Yay. Guess I'll wait for Mitzi to come back. Oh, look, you found another background. I'm going to give her a second to come back with her drink and then I'll start. So if you're watching this on replay, just fast forward a little bit. Sorry. Here comes Kayleen. Hi, Kayleen. Hope I'm saying that right. So I'm just going to get started because it's 6:03 and I'm excited to be here. I'm really actually very honored to be part of Lily's group. Introduce myself just for a moment and give you a couple of tips, and then we'll be booking. So my name's Mimi Novak. I have been empowering women to be their best for almost 24 years. I didn't even know it was 24 years. I've been a director almost the whole time. I started my business as a personal use consultant in September of the year I started, and I was a director by the following May. And all I did was be a really good student. I did what my director told me to do. If she said to do it, I did it. But I have to say, at the beginning, I was really super stubborn, but I'm really grateful that that was short-lived. So in case this is news to you, to keep your business growing, you've got to keep appointments on your date book. Okay. I know this is just like blinding flash of obvious. But I want you to think about it like this. Okay. If you see a face today and you properly service that person, they can be with you quite literally forever. Okay. And I'll tell you, I have many clients who have been with me for over 20 years. And God bless them because my customer service was this. The first few years of my business, I was horrible with follow-up, but they stuck with me. Okay. So, it's better to see one or two faces a week than to see no faces a week, right? Because I know sometimes people say, oh, but if I can't do 5 appointments, then what's the point? Hey, you know what? Every face counts. Okay. So I didn't think this Mary Kay thing was going to be my life's path. It was not my vision for my life, but I got to tell you, I absolutely freaking love my life. In the beginning of your business, or when, like, if you're restarting your business, or maybe you've set it down for a minute, at the beginning, you don't get paid for all the work that you're doing. Okay. You are planting seeds, and the most important thing you're doing is you're learning. Okay. But as you grow, you're going to get paid for work you did years ago. So, for example, a hand to God, my reorder sales alone every single month, okay, just with existing customers, not new people, are over $1,000 a month. So I want you to like breathe that in for a sec, like $1,000 without having to think. Okay. So take it a face at a time, take it a step at a time. I also wanted to say this one thing. You probably know this business is super simple. We teach people how to wash their face, right? I mean, it's not hard. Hopefully we do it every day. But it's not necessarily an easy one. Okay. Because we've got disappointment and distraction and all the things. So that's why you have a director, and you all are so blessed to have nationals. And I am so blessed to be part of this group. But I swear to you, the only reason I was ever able to make it to director is because I talked to my director voice to voice every single day. And if I'm honest, like a crazy amount of times every single day. That woman, she held my hand and she picked me up. And you know if you're on here, I'm sure that you have had disappointment, right? Like, just nod your head if you've had disappointment, right? Or somebody doesn't show up, or somebody tells you no, or they don't call you back. But she helped pick me up every day so many times until I learned how to do it for myself. If you're trying to get over rejection or fear or any of the things that might be stopping you, if you're trying to do it by yourself, it's not the way this works. It's just not going to work probably the way you want it to. So use your leader. Okay. We're a business about connecting, right? And it's just not, we're not meant to walk this path alone. Okay. So tonight, let me just ask you, okay, and raise your hand or put it in the chat. You know what, you guys, I want you to be using the chat a lot tonight. So put in the chat, have you ever told yourself you don't have anybody to book? Okay. So I lovingly am going to say that's such a lie that you're telling yourself. It's a disservice that you're doing for yourself. Okay, you heard me say 24 years in, I still have not facialed every person that I know. Okay. And sometimes, let's be real, the facial hasn't happened because I didn't open my mouth. I haven't even asked. Or sometimes it might be because of timing or they're not interested. And maybe some of those people, maybe you did ask and you possibly just needed a little tweak, or how do I overcome an objection? And that's again where your leaders come in. Okay. So I'm going to say this, and I'm telling you, can tell I probably have notes because otherwise I talk too much. So we have people all around us who have skin. Okay. And I bet you have at least 100 people as friends on social media. Yeah. And handful people at least in your phone. Okay. So here's how I look at my phone. If they were important enough to apps to take up uh, a little bit of space on my iPhone, okay, and get a name and a contact made, then they are somebody that I can ask about a facial. So we might just need some words, and that's what I'm going to do tonight. So you just have to be willing, okay? And you can, of course, book anybody you want tonight, but I'm talking about this person. So I'm going to give you some scripts in the chat. And I'm copy pasting them into the chat. And hello for everybody who has joined. Thank you, thank you. Here are some scripts, okay? And my message is too long, so hold on, that didn't work. Gotta do it a little bit at a time. Okay, so here is one that I've used previously. It's for a former customer, okay? Hi, Susie, it's Mimi with Mary Kay. I realize it's been a long time since we did any Mary Kay together. I'm really not sure why we lost touch, but I wanted to reach out and find out how you are and what's going on in your life and see if Mary Kay is something you might be open to trying again with me. We have so many new things since we got together last. And I'll even give you a free or a half price, whatever, mascara, whatever, as a treat for letting me pamper you and catch up. I have really missed you. Okay. So I'm putting that one in the chat. There's one. And then I thought I'd be really relevant, haha, and use ChatGPT. So ChatGPT gave me a couple, and I'm gonna put them in the chat. There's another one. And here's the last one. Okay. And I'm just going to read them real quick. And you can use these for texting. You can use them for phone calls, whatever you want to do. The second one says, hi, it's Mimi with Mary Kay. I just was thinking about you and how much I've missed you. Okay, they don't even have to have been a customer. That could be just somebody like that you've known in your life. You have people like that in your world where you're like, gosh, I haven't talked to her in a long time. You're one of my favorite friends. You were one of my favorite customers, and it's been way too long. And since I've pampered you, you can alter the words a little tiny bit if you need to, if they haven't had a facial with you. But let's reconnect. Let me treat you to a complimentary facial, freshen up sesh, and you can try some of the new goodies that Mary Kay has. There's no obligation. It's just my way of treating you because you deserve it. Would you have a little window for me this week or next week? Okay, so that's one. And the last one I have in there is, hi, it's Mimi with Mary Kay. How are you? I was just thinking about you and how much I miss seeing you. Or, if you know something about her, like she's got a great laugh or, whatever, you could put that there. I always enjoyed you because you have the best laugh. Anyway, you were such a joy to work with or to be around. And I feel like it's been forever and I'd love to reconnect and treat you to a complimentary pampering sesh or help you update your faves. Just my way of showing you appreciation. Is there a morning or an evening next week that might work for you? No pressure, just some you time to feel amazing. Okay. So you can use those scripts if you want. You can copy and paste out of the chat. You can do your own thing. Are there any questions? Anybody have any questions? Feel free to unmute. It's totally fine. Or put them in the chat. Okay, so whoever, what I really want you to aim at, all of us, myself included, is reaching out to 10 people minimum today, okay? At least 10 people. But the person with the most reach outs, I don't care about your bookings. If you reach out to enough people, you're going to get bookings. So the person with the most reach outs is going to get a price from me. Okay. And most of you don't even know me except for Kimberly. Okay. So anyway, so as you reach out, if you have a question, if you got a yes or anything, I want you to put it in the chat because let's celebrate each other. Okay. And if Mitzi struggles with something, I bet Kayleen struggles with the same thing. We all struggle with the same stuff here, Mary Kay, right? Thank you, Mitzi, for saying those are good. Anyway, so are we good? You guys ready to go? Okay, I'm going to stop recording so that we don't bore the people.